Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I'm going to talk about a subject I don't talk a lot about just because it's not cool. It's not prepping sexy. But it's an important topic, and it's the mint plant. Mint plant should be a plant you have on your homestead retreat and really should be planted at your house. I don't know if you can pick up all of the insects from honeybees to different types of wasps, to butterflies, but they're all pollinating these flowers. So mint is actually very pretty. So if you plant it in your garden, it looks great, and there's a ton of uses for it. You can tell a mint plant by the smell itself, just crush the leaf. Or if you can see right here, you see how it has a square stem? That's a dead giveaway, the smell and the square stem. As you can see, it's a lot of pollinating going on here. There's, I don't know how many little types of bugs using this. But mint is awesome. You can use it as a ground cover. It spreads unbelievable, so be very careful. Plant it, if you're going to plant it near a wall so it can't spread, or a walkway, a driveway, but it will take over everything. And it's actually a good ground cover. If you got a little bit of erosion problem, if you can get some of the mint started, it will definitely help you. Mint generally does not like to be in this much sun, so I have to keep it watered a little bit more often. If I planted it down there in the woods, that'd be the ideal place. If you got a stream, plant it there. It likes moisture. It likes to stay moist. So if it's not in the shade, you're going to have to water it a little bit. This started off with a very, very small little plant, and I have been tearing it out because it will spread. If I didn't do some maintenance on it, it would be totally, probably all of this would totally. It was actually so bad it was destroying that other herb, and I had to tear a bunch out. So you can transplant it real easily. You can use this for, you can freeze it just like it is. You can dry it on a dehydrator, or just naturally you can dry it. Mint likes to be cut, actually. This needs to be cut probably a third to a half back, and what that does is it grows and makes bigger leaves. So don't be afraid to harvest it. Never take more than half. I'd recommend probably a third at the most if you're going to do a bunch of harvesting. There's a lot of varieties of mint. I honestly don't know what this particular mint variety is, but it's pretty. It has a nice little flower. Some of them are pinkish in color. The important thing for this plant is you can make a good mosquito repellent out of mint. That's not my department, that's my wife, so I'll see if I can talk her into showing you how to do that. But in a grid down situation, mosquitoes are terrible now, but in a grid down situation, we need to have something to protect ourselves from them. So you can make a great mosquito repellent. As you can see, there are all kinds of animals, bugs on here doing the pollinating. Honeybees like them. So this is mint. If you can't grow mint, you seriously have a problem farming or with a green thumb. Anybody can grow mint. So put it in the ground. I'm growing some, it's sort of like tea. I'm going to explain it later, but I have some Yaupon holly. I don't know if you can see it. It's right down there. I'm going to do a video on Yaupon holly because Yaupon holly is very similar to tea. I actually like it better than tea because it doesn't have the bitterness. And you can make a great cold tea, a great hot tea out of it. Anyone can do it. It is the only plant native to the United States that is full of caffeine. It's not as high as regular tea, but it's very, very high. The Indians used it. So I'm going to be going over that. I have some planted. I'll be planting a lot more because I need my tea, or really I need my caffeine. So that will be my way of getting caffeine in a grid down situation. Plus I like the taste. The taste of Yaupon holly is very similar to a tea, but it's actually better because regular tea, if you have no sweetener in it, it's a little bitter. It'll pucker up your mouth. But Yaupon holly doesn't have that bitterness at all in it. So you can actually drink it in a worst case with no sweeteners at all. But if you take the Yaupon holly, a little bit of honey, throw in a little mint, you can't beat it. Thanks for watching.